I am Meghann Adkins. I am a high school teacher at Stafford High School. I teach 11th grade U.S. History and AP Human Geography to a class of freshmen. Growing up, I had a lot of good humanities teachers in my life who inspired me, who taught me a lot about the world that I live in. And humanities has always been a passion of mine and a subject that I really care about. So a couple years ago, I ended up in an AmeriCorps program. And from that AmeriCorps program in Delaware, I came back to Houston, got my teaching license, and ended up in Stafford. So one of the things that we really struggled with was coming back and having conversations with each other and being able to interact with each other after 2 years of being told to stay 6 feet away. Getting them to talk again was the biggest part of it, just incorporating that into my daily lessons. So Socratic seminars are all about questions. I think a lot of times in history we think about discussions as debates. And I think that that spreads a lot more to our society as a whole. We see that conversations need to have a winner and a loser. But Socratic seminars are all about discussions, about asking questions and discussing with each other over whatever topic that you are covering. And it's less about a winner and a loser and more about coming to a deeper understanding of what you're talking about. The distribution, right? Because in the United States we have the food deserts. So it's not necessarily that it's impossible, it's that we haven't found the right method, found the right way. Switching over and taking on 2 tested subjects was a challenge, and I had to learn a lot of work-life balance skills. I think that teaching is very powerful. I think that as educators, we have a lot of influence over the future. Most of my students are not going to end up historians, but they will vote. They will go out and be members of the American public. And in my classroom, I'm teaching them a lot about what that means. The #1 thing that keeps me coming back to work is my students. I've been fortunate. My juniors this year, I got to teach them twice. I taught them in 8th grade, and now I get to teach them as juniors. I taught my freshmen twice. Next year, I get another group of students that I got to teach before. And more than anything, the fulfillment that I get out of this job is coming in every day and knowing that there are students in my room who need that 45 minutes.